Right, hello everybody. Sorry I haven't been around much this week. Of course, it's our feast week that we have every year in Mevagissey in Cornwall, and it's quite chaotic every day really. So I've got on in between bits and pieces. I've got on and done the journal when I could, but I didn't have time to film or edit videos and upload them and that sort of thing. So I literally during the day I got on with it and I finished it. So, yay! Okay. Oh, and it measures 6 by 8 1/4. 3 signatures. Not sure how many pages, but there's quite a few. I'll have to I'll count that at the end and put it in the description box. So yeah, feast week's over with now, and back to normality. I'm not sure whether I'll be do junk in the chunk this week. I'll try and do something because I'm away next weekend, so I won't be able to do anything then. So if not, what I'll do something during the week, and then just put it up and give you 2 weeks to do something like that. Okay. Right, so that's the cover. I've used that image, which I like. I love that image for the front. And a bit of stained paper in the background. One of the raggeties that I'd already pre-done, which there's a video on that, which I'll link that as well, so that you can see how I made all these, because they're right the way through. Oh, and the sun's going to come out now. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, I think you can. Typical. Well, it's either that or my husband starts hosing the garden or something. Right, on a SAS fabric cover, curved spine, which you know because I've done a couple of videos on like the beginnings of the journal. Right, and I've left all the threads, which you know you can cut off. I've done another raggedy here. And just put that down there. So it's a pocket I made out of book pages. Okay, everything's sort of either stained or backed. Okay. It was getting quite chunky, so I've had to sort of leave a few pages. But you've got loads of handmade tags. Oh, fly there, sorry. Oh. Loads of handmade tags in it. All right. I've done that one ages ago, funnily enough, but I decorated it this time. I made the shape, and I don't know what I was doing there, but I thought, oh, that'd go nicely in that pocket there. Right. And I've got charms and everything, and all the paper clips are, you know, my painted rusted. There's all stamping on the background and tea staining, all sorts going on. Okay. Okay, I'll attach that one. That's one of the original tags I've made there. Bag with just a bit of paper. Poppies. That's Aozi's stamp. Love it. Can't wait to use them properly. That's just a little collage there. I think you're sort of seeing some of this because I have shown bits and pieces of it, and it's all stamping, but it's very light in the background. You can still do, you know, I've left space in this one for you to do some of your own bits and pieces. Okay, because that's a flip out page there. There's another charm there. There we go. Okay. Some quotes. Adapt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. Okay. Oh, I was going to put a word here or something. I'll do that. I remembered. I was going to put something on there. That's a scan of the. You'll see it in the centre, and then that's available as a freebie on the Facebook group and on the website. Another little collage right there. There's another tag. That's a printable one. It might be a freebie actually. Can't remember. The Call of the Forest. Yeah, and I've just put some. This is eco dye paper. some of the original ones in there. Okay. And I've just put that and backed it. And I like to just clip that in so it doesn't flip about. There. There's another pocket there. There's a little booklet. Clip out there. Okay, that's what I mean. That was the scan I done of that other one. Yeah, I should have done that one too. There we go. And that's the centre, and then both these flip out, and you've got a little envelope with a journaling card inside. And you've got a piece of paper there that you can put some notes on. Oh, I'll put that all together later. There we go. And then that's the back. And there's a pocket here. So tag in that one. Yeah. And there's a tag in that one. Again, video on that one. There we go. And just put some more string on that one. I love that page. It just went so well with this sort of blue here. It's great. Okay, so plenty of writing space. That was good. And this is just like a pull-out tag. Yeah, which I'll show you because it's okay. So it's just a little flip there, then you just pull that and it comes down like that. It sits in there. I gessoed all the pages. And so it's got writing on as well. Some of these are gessoed with ink and stamping, which I've said. I didn't do any stenciling this time. I actually thought there was enough. Didn't need any more. So, you know, if you wanted to, whoever gets this, if you wanted to, oh, it's not for sale, by the way. You know, I have a list of people that are waiting for journals. So, you know, I go down it and offer them first refusal. But I said, whoever gets this, you know, can add their own touches to this one. I've made sure I've left bits for them to do some stuff to that. I think it's important. I just put a few tickets in there, and I put that image there because I quite like that one, and it was lying around, so I thought, oh, well, that'll go in there. There we go. Oh, that was another tag. That's just one from the kit. And there's another flip out here with some more eco dyed paper. Okay, that was one of the envelopes that you saw me make. And it's got a, if I can get it out. Leave that there. Just got a journaling card in there. Or an index card, isn't it? And that one on the back there. It's like an altered bag, and I've put quite a few little bits in. Okay, they're not decorated as such, but I thought you could use them through the journal. There's another sort of tag I'd started, which is quite nice, which lends itself to this journal. Oh, the sun's gone in, yay! Just added a few bits and pieces that you could use in the journal, really. Because I've left you a bit of space. I'll put that there. That's it. Go outside and miss the simple beauty of nature. And that's that one. And then it's a flip out. And tag in there. And another collage. Or raggedy. And then again, I've put some stuff in this one as well. Okay, some mushrooms, cutouts, and some little bits of ephemera from the kit, and a little envelope there, so you can add them. Okay. And this is like a little tag pocket. That one doesn't come out. That's the actual tag. That's the actual pocket. And then let's put that one in there, and then nice tall tag goes in these bags. I've added some washi tape. I know it's sort of leaves and not ferns, but it's, you know, it looks right. So we've got a couple of the altered envelopes that I've done, and then nice charm there with a tree on it. It's like a tree of life, actually. Yeah, it is. And then some of the journaling cards have got extra bits to write on. Again, all stamped and stained in the background, but still very faint, so you can write on the top. There we go. Nothing is more beautiful than the loveliness of woods before sunrise. That's true. Okay. Another of the tags I made. There's a video on that one as well. And these are all the original ones. So, and then that's this lovely bit of paper that I love. It's so beautiful. And then I just added one of the Tim Holtz tickets there. So you just pull these out like this. And then this one is not a pocket. I left it closed. I glued it all down because I liked the way this looked here. So I wanted to leave it like that, not put anything in it. And then that's those pockets. And then you've just got some journaling cards on the back there. And I've used this through the journal, so a bit of sari silk, and that's decoupage there. And then in the wilderness lies the hope of the world. I thought it was quite nice. Okay, I've added one of these. I've just put it in there for now. I didn't want to add another charm, but there's plenty of charms, you know, in the book there that you could add to that on the ball pen. There's one on a ball pen as well. I might actually just add another one spare, but I didn't want it to be too lumpy for travelling. So, but could definitely do with a charm on there. Then, I think you saw me do that one, video on it. Yeah, I like those. Some more string down the holes. Walk in nature walks the soul back home. Yeah, and that's another altered envelope, which I think you saw me do. Nothing inside, but yeah, so there's a lot of original things, you know, original artwork in here as well. I think it goes that way. There's double pockets, and tags, journaling cards. Oh, another fly. So it gets really bad out because we've got a pub quite close, and of course there are bins out the back, and it always attracts flies. Luckily they do keep the bin quite clean, but which I'm very fortunate for that, or else it'd be rather smelly in here. There's a door open. This is just a piece out of a magazine. Not a magazine, book that I've been using. I love this. It's really nice thick paper. And then I just done an altered CD thing with a journaling card inside. Okay, and it's a floating one, that one, because we've already got one double one in the middle there, so couldn't really do another one. We've got two, haven't we? Yeah, we have got two, because we've got one in the middle. That's not CD, it's like a big thing. Or most of the time I add the CDs to the middle, but I didn't, and I've done something different this time, so I've just put a floating one in. That's there, and there's another tall tag here. It goes with the page. That's the other side of the glassine bag, but I've done it, cut it at the top, this one. Well, I think I backed it, yeah. It's a double one, but you can journal on the back. Some of the washi tapes on there. I love that page. Okay. There's another 3 pocket, triple pocket. And then I've got a letter. Okay, I printed it out on very thin paper. I inked it up a bit. I made it look quite old. Alright. And then just put a journaling card in there, and then there's another raggedy there. Or fuzzy. Well, it's a raggedy, isn't it, really? That's one of the envelopes there. I love that page too. I think I've left that one open for you to journal on, have I? Yes, I have. Alright. I haven't glued that one down purposely in case you wanted to write on it. There you go. So, if they irritate you, cut them off. Like I say, plenty of space. Oh gosh, a fly. Do you know what? I hate flies like that. Well, I'll be back in a minute. I'll have to turn the light out and open the window and he'll go. Yep, got rid of him. That's good, he flew out of the door. Right, there we go. So that's the other side of the envelope. Or, no, that's the first side of it. And that's the top spot there as well. Okay. And then there's some more eco dye paper there. Another tags I made. And that's the flip from, to come up with this was Gina, which the Firefly Studio 67. Got it. But I'll put a link below as well. There's an envelope there. And the belly band there with yeah, some journaling cards. Just another one of those. Plenty. There you go. You can pull out and write on. Okay. Washi tape there. And then one of the Tim Holtz pockets here. Just cut that out, some cardstock I got. And then just put a load of tickets in. That's some of the Tim Holtz tickets there. And all different things, little tags that I shrunk down from the kit. And then that's the big one at the back. That's it. Don't know what that is, but it's a little booklet thing. This is from my stash. Actually, it looks better there. And then cut one of these little tags out and put the word patience on there. That's it. Another snippet there. Or raggedy. That's one of the tags in the kit, all backed. Journaling cards. Yeah, they're everywhere, sort of dotted around. Some tracing paper. It's not tracing paper actually, that's the relief paper from that stuff you use for fabric, you know, that you iron on. That's that paper there. It's lovely actually, it stains beautifully. And another rip out, which I've done it that way this time. Nice big fern. And that's a freebie on the website and the Facebook group, but this is the original one, okay, that I actually made the scan from. Some more pockets. Washi tape there. I love this too, this is lovely. And right, and that's the back page. I'm not sure whether, I don't know whether to stick that in. I'm debating about that, so I'm not sure. So because I quite like the back of it, but I'm going to include it because it's quite plain at the back, but I quite like it as well. But I thought, oh, I'll stick that in, and then, but then I'm wasting that, so I thought, well, I'll leave it, and then somebody can make their own mind up whether they want to stick it in or not, who has the book. So what I might do is put that in there, and then if they want to stick it down there, they can. And that's the back. Okay, right, so yes, it's ended up quite chunky again. Oh, I like this charm here. That's some vintage jewellery. I think it was an earring actually. Oh, it's got tangled up with that. There we go. I hope you can see that. It's really pretty. Wait a minute. I might have been off screen there. Yeah. It's very vintage. I thought it went beautifully. Okay. Right, well, thank you very much for watching then. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next. I actually feel like I want to do a shabby chic one. I've just got this, you know, because I've been doing so much nature, which I love, but I really need to stretch myself. I've done one last year, I think, a shabby chic, and now I've sort of grown a little bit in that area with doing the fabric journals. I quite fancy doing, you know, I've got a kit with shabby chic. I've got a roses one as well that's already printed out, but I just fancy doing something like that, something French. And see what I can come up with. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall speak to you shortly. Bye bye.